Welcome everybody back for one more game on Tuesday night. It's RFL Season X action as we have two ARC division leaders about to go one-on-one. We have the 6-1 Houston Voyagers going up against the 4-3 Black Knights. Should be a pretty interesting game to watch, as the Black Knights are turning into the Red Knights tonight, as you see them pulling out the red uniform. Got a good color scheme here, red versus blue. Always great when the colors just match up like that. Just a week ago, we saw the Black Knights as they were defeated by the Memphis Steamers 27-20, and then we saw Houston sweeping the Armadillos as they got the win 34-17 as they tried to come into London. That's right, we have crossed the Atlantic Ocean, and now we are here in London about to watch this game. I'm excited. Let me know who in the chat that you guys got winning this game as we are about to get underway. Looks like the London Black Knights will get the ball first, as he's going to return it at his own 7. He's going to be taken down right at the 28-yard line, and here comes Gino Gannon. 80% completion percentage on the year. He's thrown for 1,600 yards, 13 passing touchdowns, 3 in the air. He's going to hand the ball off here. And this is a big hole up the middle of the field, and that's a big run for the former Clemson running back, Noah Walker, in his third year here in the RFL.
42-yard line.
In the gun. Takes a snap. He's going to hand the ball off right back to Noah Walker. Only gets a yard on the play. Just a week ago against the Steamers, 18 carries, 99 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
In the gun. Gino drops back. Unleashes. That pass is complete, as Mike Strongly gets the 6-yard gain. Now at their own 49.
Brings up 3rd.
And it's been interesting the last couple of weeks. Houston, Gannon fires it. Strongly breaks the tackle, and that's a first down to keep the chains going for the Black Knights. But some big trades going on for Houston, as they were able, as you see down there below, Anthony Washington being traded over from the Hogs. And then we haven't seen him yet, but on offense, we will see him. The trade for Eric Ashley. The big trade, as we know, Eric Ashley, gets to come home, but not getting that chance yet. And Gino Gannon just overthrows his intended target there. Gino Gannon in the gun. Takes the snap. Pressure, and he overthrows it. It's picked off! And he runs it to a defender. Gino Gannon comes in and cleans it up, and that is a interception for Gabriel Norman, getting his first pick of the year. And it's a turnover on the first drive of the game. Gino Gannon throwing his 4th pick of the year. And that is just a heartbreaking end on that drive. And here comes Monte Wyatt, the 3rd-year quarterback out of Ohio State, the 2-time national championship winner. He's going to line up under center here. He's going to hand the ball up to Jakari Torres, but he's going to be instantly brought down for a 2-yard gain. Just a week ago against the Armadillos, 15 carries, 54 yards, 3 touchdowns. As you see there, Eric Ashley now in a Houston Voyagers uniform. Monty White fires, but that pass is incomplete. Starting to see some overthrows here. 3rd and 8 at the 49. Whaling goes in motion. White takes them. Has all day to throw. Fires it! And incomplete! That would have been a huge touchdown for Nacho Cheese. but the coverage breaks the pass up. He had all day to throw. Great blocking there by the offensive tackles on that play, but just couldn't get the score, as that punt's going to go out of bounds at the 18. So here we go. He threw a pick on the last drive, and look at the rushing touchdown leader. So not only does he have 13 touchdowns on the year, he has 5 on the ground. So 18 total touchdowns for Geno Gannon. See, Noah Walker goes in motion as he fires right in there to his number 1 receiver, Omari Harris, getting his 42nd catch of the year. 457 yards, 3 touchdowns for Omari Harris on the year. The former TCU wide receiver. That's another interception by Geno Gannon. 2 drives, 2 picks. And it's Benji Santana, the former North Carolina standout in his 3rd year in the RFL. And Geno Gannon just, I mean, he wanted Omari Harris, and Benji Santana is just sitting straight up on that. And he just throws it anyway. Absolutely wild. So here we go. The Voyagers starting in a tremendous spot here in the red zone now for Wyatt. Wyatt takes snap, fires it, and that is a completed pass. Michael Hendricks on the catch. 2nd and 8 at the 13. Takes snap. And Wyatt's going to keep it for himself, but he's going to slide to avoid the hit from Tank Frost. So now it's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for the Voyagers. Just 8 more yards. Michael Hendricks goes in motion. Wyatt takes the snap. They are not going to send the blitz. He has all day to throw, and that is an incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, breaking up 2 big plays on 2 straight drives, as that is Darius Cager to knock that ball out. So they will send the field goal team out. And the kick is up, and it is good. And R.T. Payne is going to be 17 for 19 on the year, as that is good. So the Voyagers, 2 straight drives by the Black Knights, and they get 2 picks and only results in 3 points. I know Coach Baker absolutely wanted more, and look at the cut, and oh my goodness, look at the hit down at the 30. And here we go. Geno Gannon, I mean, what's been going on? 2 straight drives, 2 picks. Can he keep that composure? He's also a former MVP in this league, so we know he has a chance to turn this around. So they're going to hand the ball up to Noah Walker here as he gets a nice run up the middle. 2nd and 4 at the 35.
It's a pickup of 6.
2nd and 4 at the 35. Gannon in the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball straight back up to Noah Walker, but he's going to lose a yard there. 3rd and 5. Very manageable spot to be in to convert a 3rd down here. Gannon takes snap. Has Strongly wide open underneath, and that's going to get the 1st down, as Strongly's going to get his 3rd catch of the day. And that's what you want to see, especially after having 2 straight passes to be picked off. You just want to get that composure back. Now at the 44. 1st and 10. You're going to hand a ball back to Noah Walker. He had oh no, that was not Noah Walker. Excuse me. That was Matthew Holman. Holman had a hold there to the left side, but chose to cut upfield instead. Only gets 2 yards. Holman stays in the game. Gannon takes snap. It's a screen pass. Lots of room to run for the 1st down, and he takes a giant hit for the 1st down. Adam McCoy made him earn it on that play there. And Holman's going to check back out as Walker's going to check back in, and he checks in a huge way. Big 1st down run for Noah Walker, all the way down to Houston's 24. Great offensive line blocking there for the Black Knights. As now it's 1st and 10 at the 24. Gannon, they're going to just hand the ball straight back to Noah Walker. And he has the lead and all the way down to the 3. Oh my goodness, 2 straight runs from Noah. 2 big ones for him at the 3. Play action pass, feeling the pressure, and oh my goodness, he just pushed him over. He didn't even have to hit him. He just pushed Gino Gannon, and it was a sack for Jason Henderson. 2nd and goal at the 7 now. Loss of 4 yards. Gannon fires it, but that is batted down at the line. Jason Henderson there, showing up big for 2 plays in a row. 3rd and goal at the 7. 3 wide receiver set. Gannon takes snap. He's got to fire it. Pass is, it's caught for the touchdown. Omari Harris for his 4th touchdown of the year. And we got to see who that's on, and that was on Anthony Washington, the former Hog. That's who they traded for. And it was Omari Harris to bring that in, put in the hops. And the Black Knights take the lead, and it's now 7-3. Don't forget, guys, we got lots of RFL action tomorrow and Thursday as well. As he's going to take this return all the way down to the 27. So here we go. 2 drives, only getting 3 points, and those 2 drives came straight off turnovers. And you know, Coach Baker and the Voyagers are definitely feeling a little bit sick after getting 2 picks. They're going to hand the ball off to Torres here, but he's going to be gobbled up by Roland Carter there. 2nd and 8 now for Houston. 2nd and 8 at 29. They're going to hand a ball to Jakari Torres, but he is instantly met for another tackle by Roland Carter. As Roland Carter is starting to rack up the tackles there. 3rd and 9 at the 28. They have to convert this. Didn't convert the last one. Wyatt takes the snap. Feeling the pressure, he's got to get rid of it, and he does, and that's an incomplete pass. As Ulambi Easy forcing the pressure there, and that's going to be a 3 and out. Going to have to bring out Andrew Medina now to punt the ball away. The rookie out of Ohio State. He punts this ball off. And they will call the fair catch at the 26. So how about that for Gino Gannon? Started the game off with 2 picks on 2 drives. And on the 3rd drive, a touchdown pass to Omari Harris. But really, the key man on that drive was Noah Walker, as he got themselves all the way down to the red zone. Gannon drops back to pass, and that is a completed pass to Ayush Patel for the 1st down. 8 first downs to Houston 0. 1st and 10. I'm going to hand the ball back to Noah Walker as he takes a big hit, and that will definitely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Put your 2s in the chat. It's RFL Tuesday night in Season X. Houston 3, the Black Knights 7. Welcome back, everybody, to the RFL Season X. As you see, the London Black Knights leading the Houston Voyagers 7-3. Gino Gannon facing a lot of pressure, but it doesn't matter as he fires that one in to Frederick Irving, the 3rd-year wide receiver out of Washington. What a big-time target he has been for Gino Gannon, especially coming in. Everyone thought Omari Harris was going to be the one who was going to be catching all the touchdown passes in the first 2 years for Gino Gannon, but it turned into the Frederick Irving show. But that was something that Amari Harris wanted to work on this year, was his chemistry with Gene O'Gannon, especially since it was his first year starting, and Gene O'Gannon is going to take off with his legs, and it's a big run all the way down to the 6. And Gene O'Gannon, the former MVP, showing just how valuable he is. Not only can he beat you with his arm, he can beat you with his legs. But yeah, Amari Harris, he wanted to build that chemistry in the off season, and Gene O'Gannon is going to take a sack there. Jason Henderson all over that one. Jason Henderson, I know he probably got counted for a half a sack back on that last drive, so he's going to have 13 sacks on the year now. 2nd and goal at the 12. Gannon takes that, and it's a running back wheel route, but it's broken up. Great coverage there by Ron Deals, the strong safety. 3rd and goal for the Black Knights. They scored here the last time. Gannon takes snap. He's got to get rid of it, and it's incomplete. Trying to fire that one into Amari Harris, but just a little bit off target there. Feeling the heat coming from Jason Henderson and Gregory Ashley, and that's another storyline to think about. You have the Ashley brothers reunited here, back to their Baylor days. Gregory Ashley, the defensive lineman, back for the Baylor Bears in CS3 and CS4, and Eric Ashley, the former offensive lineman for the Baylor Bears, and was a Sacramento Miner, but traded just this past week. And I know he's feeling a little heartbroken to be traded from a team that he dedicated so much of his time to, but he says that he's excited and he's going to relish in the opportunity, playing back in his home state of Texas. 1st and 10 for the Voyagers, and oh my goodness, Jakari Torres loses 3 yards there as he takes a big-time hit from Max Moore. And the Voyagers still haven't gotten a single first down yet in this game. They have more points than first downs. They have more picks than first downs. 2nd and 13 at the 22. Wyatt in the gun. Takes the snap. Fires it. Pass is complete right up the middle of the field for Jackson Hunter, who leads the team in yards with 490 yards. 3rd and 5. They haven't gotten a single first down this whole entire game. Hunter goes in motion here. Wyatt has a lot of time to throw. He fires it to Hunter, and the Voyagers, they get their first down. Their first down of the game, but he takes a big-time hit from Sherrard Foster, the 3rd-year strong safety out of Michigan. Now at the 37. Wyatt takes the snap, fires it right to Nacho Cheese, but it's a fumble! And the Black Knights say they got it. I don't know, it kind of looks like his knee was down, but right now as it stands, it's Black Knights football with Darius Cager there to fall on it. Let's look at this. Yeah, I think he looked down to me. That's going to come back. So let's see if Coach Baker here is going to challenge it. And yep, it is a booth review.
Previous play is under review.
And we already saw a replay of it. Let's take one more look at it. Oh, yep, here's the look that we wanted. Yep, elbow, butt, that's all down. That's going to come back and be Houston football. Let's listen in. Well, the ref isn't going to tell us squat, but Houston retains possession after the challenge. They're going to hand a ball to Torres, and it's a big run for Jakari Torres! And what a save by Samuel Stubbs. If he wasn't there, that would have been 6 for Jakari Torres. But the 4th-year man out of Baylor, Samuel Stubbs II, was there to clean it up. 1st and 10 at the 33. Play action pass. Wyatt. Oh, it is dropped. He had Jacob Garcia, the 3rd-year tight end out of Washington, on the rollout there, and that would have been big yardage. 2nd and 10 at the 33. Wyatt He's going to step up and he's going to run, but he's going to slide. I don't know if I should, if he, like I understand that, you know, he was right there. Dalen Mitchell, the second-year cornerback out of Miami, but, and Wyatt feels the pressure and he gets sacked. Craig Hopkins getting his first official sack of the year, and it's a big one as that's going to force the field goal team out for Artie Payne, who is 1 for 1 on the day. Looks like to be a 54-yard. That kick is up, and it's no good. His third miss of the year, and it's a big one. His longest was 53 yards. About to make it his longest there if that would have went in. So still a 10-3 game in London. So here we go. First and 10 at the 45. Gannon, play action pass, fires it, and that is an incomplete pass. Second and 10 at the 45. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Noah Walker, but he gets gobbled up right at the line. He's gobbled up right at the line there.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here we go, 3rd and 10. Empty set formation here for the Black Knights. Gannon takes that, feel the pressure, and Jason Henderson is having his way with this offensive line.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Getting his second sack of the day. As that's going to bring the punt team out. Will Schwartz. And he's got a lot of good blocks here, but he's going to be gobbled up at the 30. So, very disappointing drive. Monte Wyatt and the Voyagers, they got into London territory, but the sack pushed them way farther back. They decided to go for the field goal, and it was a missed 54-yard. Wyatt feeling the pressure. He's got to get rid of it, getting a little bit of happy feet there. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Wyatt takes snap. Looking. He's going to keep it for himself, and he has a lot of room to run as he's going to keep himself safe and dive. And what a run for Monte Wyatt. Monte Wyatt, just about a 70% completion percentage. Hasn't thrown a pick the whole entire year. So he's going to fire this as he overthrows his intended target there. But yeah, a 68% completion percentage, almost 1,900 yards, 12 touchdowns, no pick for the third-year man out of Ohio State. As he's going to play it safe here to Michael Hendricks. As he gets a few yards, 3rd and 8. I got to convert this. Wyatt looking. He has all day to throw, and he's going to go deep. And that is an incomplete pass. Great coverage there by Dalen Mitchell. So that will bring Andrew Medina back out onto the field. And that one is just going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. But yeah, the Black Knights, they took that loss last week in a very close game with the Memphis Steamers. 27-20. Definitely want to get back in the win column. They are leading their division. They're going to hand a ball to Noah Walker. Juke move and a huge first down at the 31. So far, it's been a really good day for Noah Walker. 1st and 10 at the 31. And it's going to be another handoff to Noah Walker as he gets another juke move. Almost juke Anthony Washington out of his shoes there. As now it's 2nd and 4 at the 37. Just under 3 minutes left to go in this half. And this is a nice run for Matthew Holman there. New set of downs for the Black Knights. Just about 20 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. As we see a man here go in motion. Brody Mitchell, and that's going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So they'll be pushed back 5 yards. Gino Gannon just losing track of the play clock there. 1st and 15 at the 42. It's going to be a screen play to Frederick Irving. But Parker Palmer was right there to blow that one up. 2nd and 15 at the 42. Gannon takes snap. He's got to fire it as he's going to, and Amari Harris is just going to keep himself safe as that will bring us the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9. Is up third
And as a reminder, the Black Knights, they started with the ball to start the game. 3rd and 6. As they're going to audible here to a new play at midfield. Gannon sees something he likes. Holman goes in motion. Pass is caught for the first down. Ayush Patel coming into this game, 45 catches, 426 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the year. Ayush Patel has been a very underrated receiver for this Black Knight squad. Gannon takes snap as he's going to fire to Amari Harris as he takes a hit from Anthony Washington, but he secures that football in his hands. 2nd and 5. Gino Gannon finds Frederick Irving wide open in the middle of the field. Pretty tight coverage there. As a timeout was called. Going to have to see who that was that called the timeout. It was the Black Knights. Interesting that the Black Knights called the timeout. You would think it would be Houston. Anyway, in the red zone here. Pass is incomplete. Mike Strongley had that in his hands, but big time hit from Ron Deals is going to break that pass up. 58 seconds left to go in the half. Gino Gannon going to audible to a new play here. Noah Walker is going to motion to the right side. Gannon fires it as Frederick Irving catches it for the first down at the 9. As Coach Baker now will call his first timeout of the half. First and goal at the 9. Gannon takes a snap. Fires it. Passes incomplete. That was in Ayush Patel's hands, but that is broken up
leads to 2nd and goal.
by Sean Abrams. 2nd and goal at the 9. And they're going to hand the ball off here to Matthew Holman as he gets stuffed at the 2. And London calls their second timeout of the half. Interesting decision there with the timeouts. I would have just tried to run that clock out, especially since, Houston gets the ball to start the ball, the next half. Anyway, Gannon takes that, feeling the pressure. 3rd and goal. Got to get rid of it, and he does. So that's going to be 4th and goal, and that will bring the field goal team out. As that's going to bring out Cole Metrione, who is already 1 for 1 on the day, 12 for 14. Oh, wait, no. So the Black Knights are going to go for it here. 2 tight ends set. They're going to hand the ball off, and he is denied at the 1-yard line. What a defensive play by Kenny Forrester Jr. And the Black Knights with the chance to make it a 2-possession lead, and it's going to be denied. But this is where it gets tricky now. You definitely got to get yards here to not try to get a safety here, but 99 yards if you want a chance to score with just under 40 seconds to go, 2 timeouts. What does Coach Baker call? They call a run play to Jakari Torres. He gets all the way to the 2, and it looks like they're going to play conservatively here, as they do know they do get the ball to start the next half, as that's going to take us into halftime here, folks. Let's see if a play gets called. Nope, that will do it. That is the end of the first half. Houston 3, the London Black Knights 10. Welcome back, everybody, to RFL Season X. Week 9 is here as the London Black Knights lead the Houston Voyagers. And what a big return just as I get going. And can that be the start that the Voyagers needed to start the half? As you guys saw during the break, 5 for 13 on the day for Monte Wyatt. Hasn't been the prettiest of days, but let's hope that return is what they needed. And he does find a man wide open down the field. Jackson Hunter all the way down to the 23. As that kickoff return could have been the boost that they needed. They're going to hand a ball to Torres here as he has a nice lane, gets about 7 yards. They are in the red zone now. 2nd and 3 in the gun. As they're going to hand the ball back to Jakari Torres, but Jakari Torres takes a big-time hit there from Max Moore. 3rd and 3 at the 17. Wyatt takes snap. He's going to keep it for himself, and he takes a slide, but there's a flag on the play. Let's hear what the refs say.
Holding offense.
And that's going to, and it's Eric Ashley, who was just traded here, commits the big holding call, as that's going to negate the first down run that Monte Wyatt had. So now it's 3rd and 13. Wyatt takes snap, and he is going to be sacked. Max Moore. Max Moore getting his 9th sack of the year, and it's a big one. 4th and 19, as that will bring Artie Payne back out, 1 for 2 on the day. About a 48-yarder, and that kick is good. Injury on the field. Looks like one of the offensive linemen. So now it's just a 4-point game here in London. So here we go as they're going to kick this ball away. Nice little return there at the 24. And Noah Walker, 107 carries, 619 yards on the year, 2 touchdowns. As they're going to hand the ball off to Moore. It says he stays on his feet twice. Even though it's a yard, that might be one of the most impressive 1-yard runs I've seen here in the RFL. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Gannon in the gun. Takes the snap. Pass is caught to Amari Harris for his 5th catch of the day for 27 yards. Getting a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 6 at the 28. Gannon takes the snap. Great blocking there, as that is a big-time catch for Frederick Irving on the sideline. New set of downs for London. Something we don't see a lot. Gino Gannon lining up under center, but getting a 4-yard run there. Noah Walker, he's definitely close to being north of over 100 yards in this game. Just 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They're going to keep pounding that rock with Noah Walker in hand, and you can see why, as Noah Walker just now eclipses over the 100-yard mark in this game. 1st and 10 at the 42, at Houston's 42. Matthew Holman has checked in the game, and it's an RPO, and it looks like their receiver kind of got stuck there. 2nd and 10. Gannon takes snap. Pass is caught. Amari Harris getting himself an 8-yard gain at the 34.
Complete to number 0. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Gannon takes snap. Feeling the pressure, and that is an incomplete pass. Great coverage by Anthony Washington to break that out of Amari Harris's hands. And here we go, going for it again. They were denied the last time. 4th and 2. Gannon takes snap, fires it. It's a big 1st down catch for Ayush Patel. If there is someone you can rely on to make a reliable catch when you need it, Ayush Patel for the Black Knights. RPO here. Omari Harris is going to run outside to the left, but gets a 7-yard gain at the 21. Almost in the red zone now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
RPO as he has a lot of room to run. Frederick Irving down at the 1. And here we go. Down at the 1. Gannon's going to line up under center. You got to think they're going to hand the ball to Walker here. And that's what they will do as he is denied. Great stop by the defense. 2nd and goal. Matthew Holman has checked in.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Takes the snap. Hands it up. Touchdown, Black Knights. Matthew Holman getting his first rushing touchdown of the year. The former running back out of UCLA. And Matthew Holman, interesting that you would think they would use Noah Walker, but he was denied. I understand it, so they bring Matthew Holman in for the change of pace, and it works to perfection there as the Black Knights now make it their biggest lead of the game, an 11-point lead, 2-possession lead over the Houston Voyagers. Last time, got it all the way down to the 40, but he will not get to the 40 this time. And Coach Baker and the Voyagers there, they definitely want to change something up. Look at that, 322 total yards for the Black Knights, 109 for the Voyagers as Shakari Torres breaks the tackle but can only get a yard. 2nd and 10 at the 28. Hunter's going to go in motion here. Wyatt takes snap. Pass is caught only for 3 yards. And Buck Albrook doesn't have a single catch all game. He does have a target though, but it was a drop. Wyatt steps up, fires it, and it's intercepted as he throws his first pick of the year. And the Black Knights are in a great field position. Darius Cager getting his first pick of the game. And it's his first pick thrown by Monte Wyatt, and it's the first pick by Darius Cager, the former defensive back out of North Carolina in his 2nd year here in the RFL. And what a pick that he has been for the Black Knights. He also has a sack in this game. So far, it's been quite a day for the 2nd-year man out of UNC. And that was just in Omari's hands, but hard coverage there as that is dropped.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Gannon takes snap, and he just, a wild pass.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. Brings up
Here we go, 3rd and 10.
and 10 yards.
Gannon takes the snap, feeling the pressure. Pass is caught to Noah Walker. He goes right, but he's going to be stopped 3 yards short of the first down.
A gain of 7.
And Gregory Ashley doing his best bull impression. And here we go, 4th and 3 at the 38. So this will be about a 55-yard field goal here. The kick is up. And it's off the crossbar, no good. Cole Matrione trying to, just off the crossbar, no good. So after the pick, they leave points on the field as Cole Matrione will, as he's now going to be 1 for 2 on the day. Here we go. They're going to hand a ball up to Jakari Torres here. And this is a big-time run all the way down to the 33. Great run there by Jakari Torres. Brought down by Samuel Stubbs the second there. 1st and 10 at the 33. as they're just going to keep handing this ball off to Jakari Torres. But he was met by Tank Frost. Tank Frost in his third year here in the RFL dropped it out of North Carolina. 2nd and 9 at the 32. Hunter's going to go in motion here. Wyatt looking as that is batted down by Stubbs. 3rd and 9, just under a minute left to go in the third. Got trips right formation. Wyatt takes the snap. Cornerback blitz. It's picked up, and Buck Albrecht gets his first catch of the day, but he's going to be short of the first down. So that is a now 4th and 2. So do you play? Yep. Coach Baker says we have to go aggressive. 4th and 2 at the 25. They get denied. This is huge, and Waitley gets the first down, and it works to perfection for the Voyagers, as that is going to do it for us here in the third. London Black Knights lead by 11 as the 4th quarter is coming to you soon. Here we go. Welcome back to RFL Season X as we are now live here in the 4th quarter. London Black Knights 17, Houston Voyagers 6, as this is going to be an inside zone to John Waitland here. But definitely the story of the day, Monte Wyatt just, he's not having the best day. This has not been a great offensive day for the Voyagers at all. 2nd and 4 at the 12. They didn't convert they didn't get a single first down until the 2nd quarter. Wyatt's feeling the pressure, and Max Moore is all over that one. Max Moore letting Wyatt know, I am all over that. As Max Moore, I think that's his 3rd sack of the game, just all over it. Monte Wyatt, as he tries to scramble out of that one, just couldn't get out of there. 3rd and 12. The biggest 3rd down so far of this game for Houston. Wyatt looking. Max Moore's there, bringing the pressure, and that ball is dropped. That ball dropped by Michael Hendricks. So Coach Baker is going to bring the field goal team out. Artie Payne, 2 for 3 on the day. The kick is up, and it is good. So they are now within a 1-possession lead. A 1-possession game now for Houston, as they are definitely going to need a big defensive stand to keep this a 1-score game. As the Black Knights are going to take this return all the way, as he's going to get all the way to the 30. And here we go. On the last drive, they got into Houston territory there, but Metrione with the field goal off the crossbar and denied points. So that kept it a 17-6 game. Now it's 17-9. As Gino Gann is going to audible to a new play here, as he's going to fire to the running back, as Noah Walker makes a great cut up the field, brought down by Parker Palmer there. Just under 12 minutes to go here in the 4th. Empty set. Gannon. Pass is incomplete. 3rd and 3 now for the Black Knights.
Intended for number 36. Incomplete.
Gannon takes snap. Pass is, oh my goodness, what a catch for the first down by Frederick Irving. As he just went up and got that from Anthony Washington. As Noah Walker breaks the tackle, gets an 8-yard gain, as they are now at the midfield stripe. And Houston trying to do everything they can to keep them from getting into scoring range. 2nd and 2. Black Knights trying to go to 5 and 3 on the year. as that is a big hit. 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it
Empty set formation. Gannon takes the snap. Pass is caught in the middle of the field. Ayush Patel, just like I said, when you need a 3rd down catch, you go to the reliable Ayush Patel. As he was just open right there in the middle of the field for that one. Here we go. Now they're in field goal range, and they're going to hand the ball to Noah Walker here, but he only gets a yard, brought down by Forrester. Second and 9 at the 31. Gannon takes the snap. Screen pass to Walker here, but he's going to get held up by his own lineman. He had lots of room to run there, but runs it to his own lineman. No yards gain on the play. 3rd and 9. Just over 8 minutes to go. Feeling the pressure, and look who it is. It's Ayush Patel, but he's going to be just short of the 1st down. I think you got to go for the points here. And the Black Knights, yep, that's what they will do. They will try to make this back into a 2-possession lead. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's now back to an 11-point lead as that 39-yard field goal is good. So plenty of work to do for the Voyagers now in this quarter. As he's going to take this return. Nice little cut all the way to the 28. And he didn't start his first year in the RFL. He finally got to start last year after Coach Baker was not happy with how Glenn Hay and the offense was performing. We definitely saw, you know, that inexperience come into play. And right now, this is where you want to see, like, the young kid, the young cornerback, in his 3rd year here in the RFL, his 2nd year full-time starting for the Voyagers. Step up big now because this is where they need him. But the Black Knights have been all over the run. But something to look out for is that the Black Knights, they rank 3rd in the RFL in pass deep defense. And we are seeing that today with how stingy they have been against Monte Wyatt. And here we go, 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down here, just over 6 minutes to go. Wyatt fires it, and that is a completed pass to Chris Harris. Chris Harris, the former wide receiver out of USC, his 3rd year here in the RFL. 1st and 10 at the 40. Wyatt looking. Pass is caught. He takes a hit from Tank Frost, but good catch there to secure that one in for Michael Hendricks. Play action pass, but the pressure gets there, and it's a sack. Roland Carter was all over that one, as he just reads the play action pass that Baker and the Voyagers just try to set up. And Houston is starting to run out of time. 2nd and 18. Wyatt fires it. He's going to get it to Jacob Garcia, his first catch of the day. 3rd and 9. Was he able to get out of bounds? Yes, he did. So the clock will stop. 4:08 left to go. 3rd and 9. Wyatt looking as he's got to fire this one, but it's going to go. It's completed to John Waitland, but makes the catch out of bounds. The clock does stop. Big 4th down here. This might do it if they don't convert. Wyatt looking, fires it. It's a completed pass to Buck Albrook to the 35. And they're playing hurry up now. Baker and Wyatt, they know time is not on their side. Wyatt looking. He's going to step up and take it for himself for a 5-yard gain, and still playing in hurry up. And the Voyagers, they got to go now. Oh my gosh, it's a direct snap for the quarterback. Risky play call there for Wyatt. 3rd and 2 at the 27. Clock is ticking. Wyatt looking. Almost thought about running it there. But Olumbi Easy was all over that. So, and Houston's going to bring the field goal team out. So they want to get back into a 1-possession game. So far, 3 for 4 on the day. The kick is up, and it is good. And there's another injury to an offensive lineman on the Voyagers. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But the Black Knights, 3:16 left to go. You definitely got to think a couple of first downs, and that will do it. The Voyagers still got the 2-minute warning on their side. As we're going to see this return all the way down to the 24. And here comes the Black Knights. 17 carries, 114 yards on the day for Noah Walker. And they're doing it against the 5th best rushing defense. This is the 2nd best defense in the league. And so they're going to hand a ball to Noah Walker. He breaks the tackle, but it's going to be met in the backfield for a loss of 1. Parker Palmer was all over that. As Coach Baker is going to call his first timeout of the fourth quarter. The Voyagers desperately need 2 more stops and they get the ball back to try to tie this game. Walker almost got free. Just 6 more yards. 1 more first down. It won't do it, but it's going to be close. But the man you need to keep your eye on, he's right up top, Ayush Patel. This is who Geno Gannon loves going to on this down. Gannon, he's going to go to somebody different. It's incomplete. He had strongly. But Gannon just strongly overthrows it. So that's going to bring the punt team out. So Houston alive and with the chance. And that's going to be at the 29 now. Here we go. Monte Wyatt. As we know, the Voyagers, they have to score a touchdown, and then they got to go for 2. Wyatt is going to fire to Albrook here, but he barely gets anything. And just like I said, this is the 3rd best passing defense in the RFL. 2nd and 5. Clock is ticking. 2:15 left to go. Wyatt fires it. As they got to start going a little bit deep here. These checkdowns are not going to be it. Craig Hopkins all over that one. And here we go, 3rd down. It is loud in London. 3rd and 5 at 34. Wyatt takes a snap. Fires it. He finds him wide open. Jackson Hunter open in the middle of the field. Great pocket awareness by Monte Wyatt. He looked like he was about to take off, but instead finds Hunter wide open in the zones. And here we go, 1st and 10 at the 42. As they're going to audible to a new play here. Clock is ticking. Wyatt, as he's going to get to Nacho Cheese, as he's just short of the first down, 2nd and short. They are playing the hurry up.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Wyatt fires it, and that is a completed pass to Buck Albrook there. Here we go, 1st and 10 at the 26. Clock is still going. Wyatt. Pass is caught as we have an injury timeout, and that's going to cost Houston their final timeout of the 4th quarter. And it's Jakari Torres who's going to have to check out of this game. So Jakari Torres got hurt there, as that will waste the Voyagers' final timeout. Clock stops. Wyatt is going to check it down to John Waitland here. It's a fumble, but thankfully for the Voyagers, it goes out of bounds. 3rd and 6 at the 21. Wyatt takes snap. Has a man wide open. Touchdown, Voyagers! Buck Albrook for his 6th touchdown of the year. As he just got past the defender, I couldn't tell who that was on the coverage. Wow. But the Voyagers have to go for 2. Jakari Torres has checked back in the game. Under center, Wyatt drops back. He's got to get rid of it, and he is sacked! And the Black Knights are going to win this game! I did not like the formation setup for Houston at all there. Well, hold on. They're going to go for the onside kick, and it's recovered by the Black Knights, as that will do it. The Black Knights, they save themselves and deny the rally by the Voyagers there. And the Black Knights are going to go to 5-3 on the year, as they will keep their division lead. What a game. As the Black Knights, all they got to do now is just kneel it out. Next week, the Black Knights, they are going to stay in London, as they will take on the London Bulldogs. And for the Voyagers, they're going to fall to 6-2, as they have a big-time game at home against the Toronto Huskies. That's going to do it for me, guys. The London Black Knights, they win this game 20-18 against the Houston Voyagers. It was a pleasure to call this one. Just letting you guys know, there is many more RFL games to come tomorrow, on Thursday, and of course the game of the week on Friday night. I'm going to show you guys the stats, and I'm going to get out of here. But thank you guys so much for watching the RFL Season X on the Relocation Football League channel. This is Pecan signing off, and have a good night, folks.